Michael Waltrip. Here comes Schrader.
Oh, Waltrip hit the wall, and now
Hut Stricklin goes down, and he saved this. No, there's Brett Bodine crashing. I didn't see that car.
Caution is out.
I thought we were going to get away with a minor incident, but now Brett Bodine becomes the second car involved in this, and Brett hit the wall very, very hard.
Elmo, I wouldn't be pulling out. Well, Elmo's pulling out.
Here's the race to the caution. The spot. Now, this is one thing the spotters are good for. They're telling them that Elmo has already got the pace car on the track. Slow down. And make sure you fall in behind the pace car.
Okay, now, if you were short of fuel, let's hope that Brett Bodine is okay. Banged into the wall pretty hard. Or if you're short of fuel, do you come in now, or do you say, hey, maybe these few caution flags will be laps will be just enough?
Here comes the McDonald's car of Hut Stricklin. Let's look at this one more time. There we see Hut Stricklin and Jimmy Hensley going by on the outside. There is Brett Bodine, and we see Michael Waltrip hit the wall. He and Kenny Schrader get together. Now Hut hits the wall, and let's say he comes down and
hits Brett Bodine, just clipped Brett Bodine, and Brett slams head on into the wall.
Hard impact for Brett Bodine. He was running in 13th position.
There we see Phil Parsons down in the dirt.
There's Jeff Gordon going through.
And Davey Allison got through there. He was back in the pack after all that damage that I went after those repairs, putting in a new windshield and everything.
Safety crew is on the scene of Brett Bodine's accident.
They look like they're talking to Brett.
Yeah,
I
think you can see him moving in the inside too, so I sure hope so. Stricklin's car is damaged in the right front.
He goes back on the racetrack trying to save that lap. The car's not going to be very good aerodynamic, I'll tell you.
He was running 9th. Brett was 13th. And there is Brett waving to the crowd, and we are sure glad to see him walking away from that because he hit hard.
Let's take one more look at that front end.
Survey the damage. Here's from Hillen's roof cam.
Ooh, Davey Allison almost crashed.
He really did. He did a good job.
He's the one that got into Hut.
Yep.
So they're going to have to take the Quaker State Ford off the track. Meanwhile, here's Dale Jarrett in the pits.
Dale Jarrett in for just a gas and go. It'll only be for just a few seconds. They say, yeah, you've got enough gas, Dale. He's got it. Heads down pit road. They just wanted to make sure.
That answers that question. They will have enough fuel to go the distance now, but will track position hurt him? That's the question.
No question it'll hurt him. You saw how much of a problem Earnhardt had coming back up through there with 4 fresh tires on his car.
And Jarrett slow getting out of the pits. Car almost stopping down here. Now he's got it running again. There is the damage on Brett Bodine's Quaker State Ford.
Well, we can see where the nose is just knocked right over the front tires.
Shortened her a little, didn't he?
Now they're trying to figure out how to get the hook on the thing to pick it up. Okay, let's look over here and see if we can find anything to hook onto.
And they continue to work on Hut Stricklin's McDonald's Ford. It was also involved in this third caution period of the afternoon. 158 laps out of 188 completed at Talladega. Back in a moment.
Did Michael go in the pits? I didn't say Mikey.
You dummy.
I said Michael.
You're Mikey, yeah.
Wouldn't ready to play on the caution.
Hit that old baby pretty good, didn't he?
Oh.
Surprised Michael didn't pit as much damage as hard as he hit that wall.
Mm-hmm.
Marky Shepard with 10 rolls of tape holding his car together.
Lots of tape, they say it takes in this business. Isn't that what those 3 guys said?
Yeah.
Yep. Lots of tape.
Lots of tape.
Yep. Okay. ESPN Speed World is being brought to you by Haviland Formula 3 Motor Oil. Add more life to your car. By the Heartbeat of America, Chevrolet, and your local Chevy dealer. And by Smooth Busch Beer and Easy Drinking Busch Light. Busch, the official beer of NASCAR. Cleanup continues in the backstretch. Brett Bodine and Hut Stricklin involved in the third crash of the afternoon, and John Kernan is with Jimmy Makar.
Well, Jimmy, before the caution came out, you were going to be about a lap, maybe a half lap short on gas. You'd come in, gas and go, but track position, a lot of cars in front of Dale.
Yeah, sure is. I tell you, sometimes second guess yourselves all to death, and we messed up and then didn't come in and top the car off there. We were looking at a NASCAR scoreboard and the scoreboard in the infield, thinking that one was right and one was wrong. It turns out it was just the opposite of what we thought. So we were going to be real close on gas, and we just decided not to take that chance and then, go ahead and try for the best finish we can. I think we still got time to get back to the front and do something with them, but that's a tough deal. Cars run awful good. We just wish we could be right back up front where we were.
Well, Jerry, they certainly have had one of the stronger cars in the field today. You're down where, Michael Waltrip's pit?
Exactly, John, and that's the reason Michael Waltrip did not pit, is because of track position. Now, we saw he tagged the wall pretty hard up there, but it's all sportsmanship in NASCAR racing. Michael Waltrip asked for a consultation from Ernie Irvin and Ken Schrader, who both pulled up beside his car, looked at it and said, "It looks okay to me. I don't think you need anything pulled away." So they both told Michael, "You're okay." And so Michael radioed his pit and told Chuck Ryder and crew, "I'm going to stay out and try to get a good finish." So a little bit of sportsmanship here among the NASCAR drivers.
Well, of course, that's for Michael's benefit, and also would benefit, of course, Ken Schrader and those around him.
Yep, that's true. Now, we can see on the right side of the car there doesn't seem to be any damage on the Pennzoil Pontiac, but the left front, at an angle we saw there a moment ago, there is some damage on it, but that shouldn't hurt him too bad. His biggest concern was one of those right side tires maybe rubbing some sheet metal, and there that damage is on the left front.
Yep. Okay, they line up for, I don't think they're going to get the green flag next time around. Probably be 2 more laps. So we'll pause once again for these commercials. We'll be right back. My sentiments exactly. Huh? Okay. All right.
How many cars are left in the lead lap?
I can't see anything with that graphic over it.
How come?
What is that?
Hey, Neil. How come we got 161 on our monitor? The scoreboard in the infield has 160, and the NASCAR score thing has 159. Oh, I see. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Right. Boy, truer words were never spoken there. Okay, Seniors PGA. Lost wages.
Be a good place to be.
Wouldn't it?
Okay. Okay, that'd be neat, yeah.
You going to be able to stay awake? The lights on top of the pace car go out, indicating that next time around we will go back to racing. Now, coming up immediately after our coverage of this race, we'll be going live to Las Vegas, Nevada for the Cadillac Senior PGA Tour, the Las Vegas Senior Classic, where the defending champion is Lee Trevino, who scored a 1-stroke victory over Orville Moody in last year's tournament.
Is Lee playing again after his thumb surgery?
Oh, yeah.
Is he?
He's already been in the tournament.
All right, here's Jerry Punch on pit road with some interesting information.
Well, guys, we strolled up here to the Valvoline pits to congratulate Steve Meal on being named Western Auto crew chief for the race, or mechanic of the race. But if you look around, you don't see Steve Meal anywhere. Now he finally walked back in. He's been down bargain hunting on pit road. And actually Steve, we wanted to congratulate you on being Western Auto mechanic of the race, but you were down trying to get a little Ford help from the 12.